Hello everyone, how are you today? How's everything? How was your day, guys? Was it good? I hope it was. Please remember to rename, yes, your profile with your real name, okay? Just check if you are under another name and change it. Thank you, thank you. Okay, my dear friends, let me tell you what's the plan for today. May 30 is our class 6. Here we go. We'll have our warm-up, which is about festivals around the world. Yesterday, you started talking about events and protests. Yeah, you remember that vocabulary? Yes. And then we will check out some other words related to this kind of events. Yeah. And we will go through a reading. So we will have the chance to discuss the reading and to do some production activities as well. Yeah, like discussing, sharing, explaining. Okay. At the end, we will practice. Okay, let me just give you a reminder, an important reminder for this. Remember that we have standard test this cycle. Yeah. So maybe by the end of the cycle, like class 9, the one that you guys have to check, present your project, and we will have to do our general review. Maybe I will show you a couple of exercises related to that, you know, like methodology, yeah, standard test. But I also recommend you to start practicing. Maybe I will give you some links and resources for you to start practicing, okay, on your own. Well, on the other hand, do not forget the other percentage you guys have. You know, it's not just an evaluation. It's not just the exam, the things you do in class, your participation, yeah. Basically active learning, yeah, all the time. And Moodle. Have you watched Moodle? Are you done with unit 6 at least? Tell me. Okay, for example, let me just ask randomly. Sebastian, what about you? Have you been working on Moodle? Have you finished? Sebastian? My goodness, I'm afraid Sebastian is just there, my name. Okay, my dear friends, so this is just a friendly reminder because remember that we are, you know, like following this content very, very fast. And this cycle, you guys have standard tests, which may be a little bit different because we have been studying these topics, but in the standard test, you guys are evaluated about all the themes, you know, tenses, use of prepositions, useful language, of course, yeah? So that's my invitation. Okay, let's start. Let's go. I'm going to check the attendance first, and we'll start with our agenda, with our plan. Let me see if there are, okay, here we are. Catherine, you're back. How are you? Catherine, hello.
Hi, Miss.
How are you? How's everything?
Well,
Oh,
almost well.
okay. Okay. I hope you feel better. Okay, my dear friends, let's start. Let me just check out this one very quickly and we are ready. Group 2. Week 2. Oh. Okay, here we are. Karen, Victoria.
Present, teacher.
How are you, Karen? How's everything?
Fine.
Nice. Okay, Santiago Fonseca.
Here, teacher.
How was your exam, Santiago? How are you?
I expect that good.
Good? Okay, awesome. Maybe you can use this expression, flying colors. You know, flying colors means that you have like, you know, wonderful scores. That's an idiom, flying colors. Okay, nice. Kiara,
Present, teacher.
how are you, Kiara? How's everything?
Fine, teacher.
Awesome. Jorge,
Present, teacher.
how are you, Jorge?
Good.
Nice to hear that. Okay, Natalia Navarro.
Present.
How are you, Natalia?
I can complain.
Okay. My goodness. My goodness. Okay. I hope everything is okay, Natalia. Diego. Diego said he was busy for a little bit, so maybe he's gonna be back. Diego, hello? Okay, I read your message. Okay. Manuela. Manuela was, okay, let me just check some. Okay, after Manuela, Joan Sebastián Pavón.
Present, teacher.
How are you, Joan?
Fine. Sí.
Cool. Beatriz. Beatriz. Okay. Xiomara.
Present, teacher.
How are you, Xiomara?
Fine, teacher.
Okay. Okay. Wait. Hello, Mandy. Maybe you have to rename your profile. Are you under the name of iPhone? Oh, no, he's off. Okay. I think he is. So, let's continue. Manuel Sepúlveda.
Present, teacher.
How are you, Manuel? How's everything?
I'm good. Teacher, thank you.
Okay, I'm glad you're good. Wait a second, this is okay. Here we are. Wait, this is block. Marlon Yesir. Marlon? Is Marlon in class? Hello, Marlon? Okay. Mendy Santa. Mendy,
Teacher, present.
how are you, Mendy?
I'm fine, teacher. Thank you.
Awesome. Okay. María Alejandra Vega.
Present, teacher.
How are you, Alejandra?
Fine, thank you.
Awesome. And Vanessa.
Present, teacher.
How's everything, Vanessa?
Very good, teacher. Reading from Google. And you?
I'm okay, thank you for asking. Okay, do not forget all the reminders and all the information I gave you at the beginning of this lesson, okay? Very important information. So let's continue. Here we are with the other activity. We're going to check out this video, short and cool, and you guys are going to tell me what's your favorite festival, yeah, from the ones that they mentioned, and why. Try to use the vocabulary we learned yesterday, yeah? Maybe you guys can make wonderful sentences with it. So let's enjoy it. And this is gonna be the introduction for our next activity. Let's go. Here we are. Pay attention to the video and tell me what is your festival. I mean, the favorite one, the one that you just say like, oh, wow, wonderful. I love all the activities they have there and I would like to be there. Okay. Here we are.
Traveling the world and experiencing new cultures is a great way to expand your mind. And if you can time it just right, festivals are the best way to integrate with locals and learn about the area whilst having some fun, taking some memorable photos, and creating travel diaries that will impress for years to come. A festival is usually staged by a community, celebrating some unique aspect of that community and its traditions, and often set as a national holiday. Let's take a look at a few major world festivals. Undoubtedly, one of the most famous adrenaline
Excuse me,
buzz-filled
because I
festivals
think
on the globe
it
takes
is
place
interrupted. My
in
goodness, wait
Pamplona,
a second.
northeastern Spain.
Wait, guys. Give me a second that
Every
this
year
is
from
interrupted.
July
I'm back, guys. Do not panic, please. Oh my goodness, I was about to panic, but there were a lot of things going on with my computer and crazy things. And of course, I lost control of it, but I'm back. Here we are. I'm so sorry. I know you guys could not see the video very well, but let me just play it again. There was a mistake. That is fixed. Okay, wait, please. It was just like playing it on another browser and it was crazy. Did you notice that? No?
Not really, teacher.
No, my goodness. It was like, you know, it was opening a lot of tabs in a crazy way and I was not doing it. So I was so worried. But well, thank God you didn't notice. So let me just play it again. Okay. Here we are. Much better. Okay. Cool.
Traveling the world and experiencing new cultures is a great way to expand your mind. And if you can time it just right, festivals are the best way to integrate with locals and learn about the area whilst having some fun, taking some memorable photos, and creating travel diaries that will impress for years to come. A festival is usually staged by a community, celebrating some unique aspect of that community and its traditions, and often set as a national holiday. Let's take a look at a few major world festivals. Undoubtedly, one of the most famous adrenaline buzz-filled festivals on the globe takes place annually in Pamplona, northeastern Spain. The Encierro, more commonly known as the Bull Run, has become a major global tourism event, held every year from July 7th to the 14th, from 8 a.m. every morning. 6 bulls are let loose and participants line the streets, running alongside the animals with the aim of steering them towards the city's bull ring for the bullfighting that will take place later in the day. The length of the run is 875 meters and is one of the most terrifying festivals, even to its spectators. It's not unusual for there to be injuries during the event, around 50 to 100 per year, as the average speed of the herd reaches around 24 kilometers per hour.
My
A
God.
total of 15 deaths have been recorded since 1910, as participants have been attacked or trampled on by the bulls. La Tomatina, another very famous Spanish festival, held in Valencia, eastern Spain, is significantly less dangerous, but a whole lot messier. Taking place annually on the last Wednesday of August, purely for entertainment, participants throw tomatoes and basically engage in a huge tomato fight in the town square, usually lasting around 1 hour. It is estimated that around 150,000 kilograms of tomatoes are thrown each year. Rio Carnival in Brazil is the largest festival in the world, with over 2 million people a day for 6 days on the city streets. Brazilians are known for their party spirit, and Carnival is the perfect opportunity to highlight this with their feathery costumes, colorful parades, non-stop music, and eclectic performances. The festival is held annually in the week leading up to Lent. Diwali, or the Festival of Lights, is the biggest Hindu festival that is celebrated across the whole of India with excitement. The exact date changes each year because it is based on the Hindu lunar calendar, but typically occurs around October to November. Diwali is a 5-day celebration where clay lamps are lit to signify the victory of good over evil, light over darkness. It is a time for friends and family to come together to celebrate life, feast on traditional food, and exchange gifts.
That's a beautiful one. And that's very similar to one we have in Colombia. Which one, guys? Of course, it has some similarities and differences. Which one? Which one comes to your mind? Similar to this one? Maria, any? Oh, someone is telling me. Oh, but I cannot move it here.
No idea.
And Sierra, no, Jorge. No, that one is not similar to any here in Colombia, I guess. Maybe in the little towns. Well, this one about candles.
Sure, maybe Festival de Negros y Blancos, no sé.
Yes, really? I don't know, maybe now I was thinking about Candles Night, but now that you mentioned that one, it's like, wow, maybe it's not as similar as I thought.
Maybe Little Candle, Miss.
Yes, Catherine, that's the one I was thinking of. Candle nights, like just represents a lot of love and sharing, special time, family, friends. Yeah, I was thinking about that one. And of course, it has lots differences because our festival, yes, takes place annually. Annually means that the same date, no matter the day. So it's December 7th. Yeah, it doesn't matter if it's Monday or Tuesday or Friday, but this one changes. Yes, but yeah, it's kind of similar. Jorge was saying that Encierro, that's like the one with the bull run. Oh my God, that's terrible. I don't find it any, like funny or entertaining. Okay, let's continue because you guys are going to tell me which is your favorite. Sorry for the interruption. I was just thinking about candles night. My favorite season is Christmas.
Let's finish with a somewhat bizarre festival held annually in the UK. The Cooper's Hill Cheese Rolling event in Gloucestershire, southwest England. Participants throw a 3 to 4 kilogram circular double Gloucester cheese roll down an extremely steep hill of about 200 yards.
My goodness.
And then proceed to chase after it to the bottom. The idea is to catch the cheese, but this is near impossible, as it can reach speeds of up to 110 kilometers an hour. The winner is the first person over the line at the bottom of the hill. This tradition, as comical as it sounds and looks, is thought to be an early form of social entertainment, which began over 600 years ago. So whether it's cheese rolling, street dancing, candle lighting, food fighting, or just generally gathering with the locals, festivals are a surefire and fun way to immerse yourself in the community.
Well, my dear friends, I already told you that I like the idea of lighting up some candles, making wishes, sharing time. And now you are going to tell me about your favorite one. Okay, let me see who is under the name of Narda. Narda Lisette. Hello? Narda? Who's under the name of Narda Lisette? Okay, let me just, Santiago. Okay, Santiago, please change it. Thank you. Okay, well, dear friends, let's talk a little bit about the video and the festivals we saw there. And then I will give you more vocabulary to talk about events, but now in the way of, protesting, supporting, fighting, yeah? Going on a demonstration, that is our topic of the discussion tonight. So I want to listen to your ideas, your opinions. What do you think about those festivals? Are they interesting for you? Would you like to participate in any kind of activity like that? Let me listen to Jorge. Jorge, tell us about your favorite festival.
I think that Rio Carnival is very interesting
Yeah.
because it's similar to other festival in Colombia.
Maybe to Barranquilla's Carnival, that one?
Yes.
Yeah, and the one, takes place in Pasto. I have heard about them, but I have never been to those. Okay, cool. Thank you, Jorge. Okay, another person who wants to tell me. Any volunteer? So Karen, please tell us about your favorite one. Karen?
Yes, teacher. I think is Christmas because in this time is holiday and and I don't know, you can go to meet with your family and many things.
Okay, thank you, Karen. Thank you for telling us. Karen is talking about holidays. Yeah, Christmas is a holiday. Cool. Is there any festival from the video that you find interesting, Karen? Not really? You prefer Colombian ones? Okay. And what about you, Diego?
Teacher, I don't remember what is the name for the Bulls Festival, but it's interesting for me. You can feel that running out for your body, and it can be dangerous, but it's interesting.
Okay, yeah, Diego, I agree with you. That's the combination, you know, that's the perfect combination of excitement, you know, and danger. It's like, my goodness, I wouldn't participate. I don't like that idea, but of course I understand that people find it very exciting, you know. Okay, Catherine, thank you for raising your hand. Thank you, Diego, for your comment. Okay, Catherine, tell us.
Miss, only about the video?
Oh no, if you have another idea for another festival, that's okay.
Okay, it's about the video, maybe Rio Carnival,
Okay.
because I think it's really colorful and very funny. You can dance, it's really amazing for me. And the second one for me is Day of the Dead in Mexico. Yes, because for me it's the most vibrant Halloween celebrations. Have a lot of is really colorful, and I think it's so special.
Thank you, Catherine. I agree with you, and I love that one. And of course, I also find, you know, very special the reason why they celebrate that. Thank you. Santiago, thank you for raising your hand. Santiago, what do you want to say? Teacher, that was an accident. I was not raising my hand. Santiago? Okay. Well, my dear friends, thank you for sharing your, oh, Santiago is trying to speak, I see. Maybe he has some problems. Yes, I can tell, Santiago. I'm sorry. If you want to tell us, maybe you can write. Thank you. Well, while Santiago is telling us what he wants to tell us, let's go to study some vocabulary related to protest, yes, and those kind of events that take place for a special reason, you know, for a specific reason. So last night you guys studied, yeah, part of the vocabulary, demonstrations, protests, banners, yeah. And now I'm gonna give you other vocabulary that will be very good and useful for our next activity. So let me show you something first. And that way you guys will understand the connection of this. Okay, here we are. Look. We're going to discuss these 4 events, yeah? They were very special around the world and they have a significant meaning, yeah? And a reason, yeah, why they took place. So, in order to clarify everything, before you guys start reading and discussing, because I would like you to do it in couples, yeah? I will just go through some vocabulary that would be necessary to understand the reading, yeah? And those are these words, the ones that you guys are going to assign to each event. So let's share those ideas first. Let's analyze that vocabulary and later we go to the reading, okay? So here we have stock exchange. It's a market that brings together buyers and sellers to facilitate investments in stocks. Let's talk about a very famous one, the New York Stock Exchange. Yeah.
Wall Street?
Excuse me, Catherine, again?
Maybe the Wall Street, miss?
Yes. That's a very good example. Yes, Kathy. Yes, Wall Street. Okay. Well, what else do we have? We have reform. Remember that we can use words as nouns or also verbs, yeah? To reform or a reform, yeah? Reform consists of changes and improvements to a law, social system, or institution. Okay. iPhone, I guess, is Mendy. A lot of people talk about, making reforms to laws, to the government, to the way people there control everything. Okay, rebellion is an effort by many people to change the government or leader of a country by the use of protest or violence. Yeah, it can be a violent event. Okay, starvation. This is like a sad word. Is the state of having no food for a long period, but it can even cause death. Yeah. Okay, what else do we have? We have shares. Shares are very related to stock exchange. Yeah. Shares are one of the equal parts that the ownership of a company is divided into, and that can be bought by members of the public. You understand? Yes?
Oh, yes, teacher.
Trade is an action,
Acciones.
a public
Yeah.
action.
Yes, but if you use that word in English, it would sound, a little bit different from the context. Yeah, like actions that, different. Like, yes, but you are right. Those are shares. Okay. Homeless is the adjective, and homelessness is the noun, and is the condition of lacking stable, safe, and functional housing. Yeah. No home. An alternative lifestyle is a way of living that is unusual, especially when you choose not to have the type of home and job that is considered normal in modern society. What is normal for you may be not normal for another person, right? It's just like a matter of perspective. Okay, the establishment. It is the important and powerful people who control a country or an organization. Do you understand this one? Yes?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, cool.
Yes, teacher.
Thank you for answering. And two more. Oh, the last two. Border crossing is the border between two countries or regions. Yeah, it's the dividing line between them. What do you think about borders in the whole world? What do you think? What's your opinion? Should they exist?
Mexico and USA.
Mexico and the United States. That's perhaps the most common one around the world, but of course we have lots of borders. Yeah, but yeah, and they are, like living crisis with all the migration and things. Yeah. What do you think about borders?
Teacher,
Yeah, Mandy.
all countries in Latin America have a border crossing.
Yeah.
Maybe Colombia and Ecuador have the border of Tumichaca. Teacher.
Yes. And what do you guys think about it? Do you think that they shouldn't exist? Like, oh, why do you have to care about borders? Or I don't know. What's your opinion?
Teacher, the borders are necessary because in this country, in the borders, maybe is present crimes or pass of drugs for these places, teacher. In another countries, for example, in Europe, Spain, France, and another countries of there don't have border, teacher.
Okay, I understand your point. Thank you, Mandy. Okay, and the last word for this one is to reunify. I love that word, reunify.
Teacher, I have a question.
What's up?
Should there be a physical boundary to consider border crossing between two countries?
I guess so, because if it's water, you know, so it shouldn't be cold like that. So, I mean, I'm not talking about a wall, you know, but at least just a line that that divides the two land parts. Yeah. Well, but you know what? That's also a question that is very related to politics, and maybe I would be wrong if I just, talk about that very sure without studying laws. So maybe that would be like, yeah, like maybe more analyzing details. Yes. Thank you for asking. I'm not the right person to answer. But in English, yeah, that's like, yeah, border crossing, just the line that divides. In law, I'm not sure. Yeah. Maybe they have a lot of things related to laws for, both countries. Thank you for the question. Reunifies to bring a divided group back together in agreement or peace. If you notice, all of these words are related to, protesting, marching, asking, fighting for rights. Yeah, talking about events. So you guys are going to do this. Let me tell you why were we talking about festivals and events and this vocabulary. Because I would like you to go through these events. But of course, this is my idea. You guys are going to analyze only one of them because I don't want you to get overwhelmed. But as you guys are going to analyze only one, you guys need to check out, like complete information, maybe checking for, I don't know, new words. Yes, and you are going to tell me which of these words that we just analyzed, yes, can be or can relate these events. Yeah, it is okay if you use more than one because we are going to repeat. Like there are 4 events or 5? 4. The 4th events can have, for example, let's say, victory. Why not? Yeah, so do not worry. Yes, you guys are going to guess, well, not guess because you are going to analyze the events and tell me, yeah, which ones can relate to these words. I'm gonna send you to a breakout room with, let me see, 2 or 3. Let me see how many are we tonight. You guys are 15. There are 4 events, so let's discuss them by 3. Let me just create them very quickly. It's raining now. Is it raining where you are? No?
Yes, teacher.
Yes,
Even
Manuel?
here also.
No.
Here.
Yes? Where are you guys? Manuel, where are you?
Parque de los Niños.
Oh, you're in Bucaramanga. Okay. I thought you were in another town. And Kiara? Are you in Bucaramanga
I
too?
am in Bucaramanga, yes.
It's raining. Maybe it's going to rain cats and dogs, but no, I don't see signs of it. It's just like, light rain. Okay, so 3 is okay. So let me just repeat the instruction. You guys are going to work with 2 other partners, so 3 in total. I'm going to assign one of the events you guys need to analyze. Then we are all back together and you will tell us about it. But let me give you specific questions you guys need to analyze. These are the questions. You will tell us when and where these events happen. Yes, location and time. Were these events celebrations or protests? So you guys identify the kind of vocabulary that give us the idea that that was, any kind of demonstration, a protest, or were, just celebrations of victory, or. Why were the participants celebrating or protesting? Yeah, what's the reason? What was the main purpose of it? Were other countries affected? Okay, so you guys are going to analyze these 4 questions and you will tell us that information. I would like to listen to all of you, so try to get a part of the speech. Yes, like you are going to talk about it, you are going to discuss the information together, but well, maybe you talk about this and you about this and I talk about this. Oh, wonderful. Yeah, that's the plan. You guys are not going to type or write anything today, but you guys are going to speak. That's the way I would like to do it, because if we go through the reading, you know, like all together, it could be long and maybe tedious a little bit. So I prefer doing like this. Okay, questions? No question? So let me just write very quickly the events. Okay, 1, 2, and 3. So if we are 5, very easy. Okay. If we are 5, yes, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Perfect. So, okay. Room 1. Let's take the order from left to right. Yeah, so I don't write the whole title. From left to right. Room 1, event 1. Room 2, event 2. Room 3, event 3. And then I will just make a decision about the last one. Room 4, event 4. And for room 5, let me see which one deserves, you know, like a double check. So we have Passion, the Global March, Summer of Love, the Fall of the Berlin Wall. Oh, all of them are very interesting. Oof. Let's work on the first one. Okay. Event 1. I know you will like this kind of reading. I know it could be just, you know, like a lot of different words, but interesting because they are real. Yeah, and they can give us, you know, just like a reminder or just refresh our mind about things that happened and that were important for the world. Okay, go ahead. Call me if you need. I will be visiting your rooms. Go ahead, guys. Okay, I'm ready. Let you share your screen. You are done. What's up, Marlon? And Mandy, go to your rooms. What happened? Marlon and Mandy, go to your rooms. Have any problem? Okay, Marlon. Good. Mandy, hello. Hello, hello. How is it? Are you okay? Cool, you're writing. Awesome. Okay, cool. Maria, is that your part? Can you guys listen to me? Why are you so quiet?
Yes, teacher. Only I finished only number 4.
Okay, cool.
Question 4.
So you guys are ready for sharing, right? Are you? No? Okay, no problem. I still need to visit other rooms. Okay, I will see you in a bit.
Okay, teacher.
Okay, thank you. So, this one. Okay, Manuel and Mendy, Natalia, tell me, what are you guys doing? Why are you so quiet? My goodness.
We were ready the event and we are response the questions. And at the end of the activity, we are going to discuss our answers.
Ah, okay. So you are working individually, and in some minutes you are going back together. Yes.
Yes, yes.
Yes, teacher. We are reading the book.
Okay, cool. Do not take so long because in some minutes we will start. Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
Teacher, thank you.
Okay.
So
Como que se separaron. No, no, teacher.
Hello. How's it going?
I talking about the 4 question
Uh-huh.
because in the text don't indicated which countries affected because for the war of Berlin, and we think that some countries were affected about this.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. The fall of the Berlin Wall. Mm, all countries, maybe the ones in the Eastern Europe. Yeah, they were very affected.
Yes, yes, and Russia, sí.
Yeah,
Algo así, sí,
Russia.
Russia,
Russia.
Russia,
Russia.
because one other side of the wall was influenced by social lines of the Russia.
You are right. Yeah. That's exactly the right information. Yeah. That all the countries, under the communism rule in the Western Union were affected. Yes. Okay, cool. So you guys are about to finish, right?
Yes,
Okay, I will see you in a bit. Don't take so long that we will start in some minutes. Thank you. Okay, Xiomara, here we are.
Xiomara and Carlo. In 4, I use in Google.
How's it going, my friends? Oh,
Yeah,
I already visited you. Sorry. Okay, so you guys are just waiting for us to come back. Okay. Hello, hello. Okay, Joan,
Teacher.
Kiara, and Jorge, how's it going?
Good, teacher.
Yes? Are you about
Yes.
to finish?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, cool. I will see you in a bit. Get ready. And I am missing okay. Diego and Karen, how's it going? Are you done?
I miss, yes, almost
Okay.
done.
Yes,
Almost
teacher.
done? Maybe 3 minutes?
Yes.
Okay, cool. I'll see you in a bit. Thank you.
Okay.